Fuck them kids.
Fuck the kids?
Yeah.
So what's good? We back another episode of Unsolicited Views.
Yo.
It's Jon, it's Syd, it's Mel. So I'm getting my podcast energy back. We're gonna go back to 2018. So I'm gonna start saying some bombastic shit.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the longest you held a beef or a grudge on somebody?
I don't define a grudge.
Define
Because
a
I
grudge.
can just say that I'm not friends with you.
I don't think Syd can hold no grudge.
So then it's not. I mean, I can.
A grudge,
But-
a persistent feeling of ill will or resentment resulting from past insult or injury.
Yeah, maybe like a year or two.
You held a whole grudge for a year?
Yeah.
What grudge lasted with you?
Yeah. What,
That
I
was-
mean,
it
I
was
feel like that's
some,
cut
like-
off territory.
yeah,
it
you
was
cut
that-
off.
Well, that's what the thing. We wasn't friends in the first place, so
Oh.
it was like
Listen,
we just
it's
went
not
to school
beef.
together.
They ain't beefing you with friends.
I just don't like.
That's
just
what
don't
I'm
like
saying.
each
What's
other,
a
and
grudge then?
That's different.
Yeah.
If you don't, I mean, if you don't like,
I
I
know
know
what-
what
yeah.
friends. It ain't no
Yeah.
grudge.
Yeah.
It's
It's just
all-
I don't like you.
Yeah.
Right. Well, then
It's,
yeah.
It's hard to make. As you get older, you don't make as many enemies. You try not to. I wouldn't fight. I don't like to fight.
I don't think I have any enemies.
Yeah.
Well, I always say that if my enemies, I wouldn't know.
Right, because it's like we just not friends. It's no.
Well, you're
don't-
not my vicinity for me to know. So maybe that's a good thing.
I do wonder, like, what is there not to like about me? Do y'all wonder that?
Yeah.
I think I have plenty, so I don't know.
No,
Well, I know you self-sabotage me.
Right.
I don't.
But
want
realistically, like, is there something you think? that-
Realistically, no, I'm amazing.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Sid.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to get.
But no, that's what I.
Can I be home? Oh, what the fuck? You said so. What is? I'm trying to think. What is
Like, y'all never think about like what people don't like about you.
I do all the time.
What you think people don't like about me? You know the mic in front of you.
I don't know.
How about
I mean,
you
not
answer
nothing
that
that
for
we haven't
yourself?
already
Stop
said.
entertaining him, Sid. Answer that for yourself, because he stayed doing this
He
shit.
does.
No,
But it's
Everybody else
like not
play
nothing that we
victim.
haven't already said.
John,
So,
what,
yeah,
do
what
you,
do you think?
know people don't like about you?
I think people might misconstrued me as being an asshole.
Okay.
So you don't think you're an asshole, but you think people who think you are.
I think I am,
So
I don't intentionally
How's it misconstruing it?
but it's still misinterpreted.
What is it?
Because it's not an asshole. I think I'm the nicest
I
person.
am so confused right now.
So listen, I said what people. I know I
you-
am. I know I possess that ability to be one, but I don't think I give asshole energy to people.
But if they're perceiving it,
I don't know. No one's ever told me.
You possess the ability. We all possess the ability.
Have-
That's a-
do you-
see,
have
that's a you. talk,
am I an asshole to you?
no.
Have you ever thought I was an asshole?
Not to me, no.
Have I been an asshole to people? You've seen me be an asshole.
Probably.
I've heard you tell stories when you were an asshole.
I think sometimes.
Tomato, tomato.
I think sometimes. I think honesty gets misconstrued as being an asshole. I think I'm an honest.
Well,
guy.
I think because people can be honest and nice, but people choose not to be.
No, I think people like to lie to themselves. People love to lie better than the truth.
But that's why then it's about the delivery. Then,
Yeah,
like people
that's
feel
all
like
it
you
is.
have to be blunt. You don't.
I'm not very blunt. I think I give you very.
I think you are.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you
There
you
you
know
have
that.
it. I don't think. I just think I speak my truth. You know how people say that shit.
Yeah.
Speak.
Instantly, when somebody say my truth, they think that's a band-aid to make. That still is bullshit.
Like I'm just speaking facts.
Okay, they're your facts.
It's
Yeah.
right.
All facts ain't facts.
No,
Right.
they're your facts.
They alternative
Yeah.
facts.
No, I think I'm nicer to people. I think than I've been. But I
Then
think
you want to
it's-
be.
No, I like to be nice to people. I'm a very kind soul, man. I'm gentle. I'm sensitive.
So then why do you agree that you're an asshole?
Because people just, I can be abrasive if you don't know me. You got to get to
Okay.
know me. To know me is to love me.
Gotcha. So you're like a person that people have to warm up to.
I can yeah. Did you have to warm up to me?
I don't think so.
I would say he had a long time to warm up to me.
He ain't have a choice.
You have a choice. You can choose your family.
You can't choose your family.
You can't.
You can
to
choose whether you
communicate.
like your family.
Yeah, whether
or
you like
not.
them.
Right.
You can't choose your family. though.
I think I'm just very straightforward. I live in honesty and truth.
Mm-hmm.
I try to, and I always try. But in living in honesty and truth, I have to be just as honest about the honesty and truth that I'm willing to receive as critique and feedback.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
and I've been more critical. I'm not as critical of folks anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I've let go of a lot of opinions, at least verbally. So just don't hear them.
But you think them.
Some of them. So
You
that
know,
have-
thoughts turn into feelings and feelings turn into words.
but the words don't ever come out.
Because you keeping it inside.
Sometimes that's best.
But you could try to change your thoughts.
Sometimes
Keeping thoughts inside is not always best.
that is true. But I haven't really lately. I haven't really kept thoughts aside. I just try to be, as much as what I try to be. I try to be well-rounded. I think I'm a well-rounded guy. You think you well-rounded?
Yeah, I think so.
Think you well-rounded?
I think I know so.
But I try not to be a martyr. I'm not gonna be a martyr. I'm not that nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that nice. You're gonna take advantage of me. Fuck that.
I probably am.
Before we get there, we're gonna have a talk.
Before you get to the martyrdom,
Yeah, I ain't getting to the martyrdom. Jesus died for my sins, not you. I ain't died for your sins. Jesus did.
Mm.
He's the martyr. I'm
But
not.
ain't Jesus in all of us?
He and me. But I ain't him.
I thought we want to be like him.
Right.
No, I want to be like him, but he did that. He ain't never asked me to do that. He said, live my life as a sacrifice, not literally sacrifice for all these other niggas.
But if he's in you,
He's in me.
aren't you supposed to sacrifice then?
I sacrifice when I need to. I give $1 when
Did
someone
he
needs it.
choose when he wanted to sacrifice?
Yes. He literally came down for the reason. He's that
He
nigga.
chose it.
Yeah, he chose his
I thought his
plight.
daddy chose
I
it.
thought, yeah, but that's
I mean,
where I,
daddy
that's
the
where I was going.
same person.
That can't get confusing. Man.
It is.
It's
But-
same person.
But that leads us into one of our topics.
Okay,
If
let's
you
go.
know for a fact, if like there was proof, tangible proof that God existed, how would you live differently?
I think. Do I not look like you? Sis? Hell.
That's why would you may not live differently.
So I think I would answer that question. I like when people ask me. You ask me a question.
I ask a lot of questions. Go ahead. Yo.
I think I would live when. I think absent of consequence, I think is the reason why people live reckless. I don't think the absence of it knowing or knowing God exists tangibly. You saying if I knew he
But
lived,
if you knew it exists tangibly,
Like
when
his address?
people would feel like
he was in Park
you would
Heights?
know more of the consequence. Like, oh, he right here, so he really gonna send me to hell. Like, I feel like the consequence might feel more real if
don't
there
think-
were tangible proof.
humans doing some other shit. And I don't think so for a lot of people.
I would
For me,
argue
yes.
that the world might be different if there was tangible proof of heaven and hell.
But see,
I think people might try to act better.
oh, so you saying if every now and then we got like a little CNN news story from hell or heaven?
yeah.
They just say, hey,
Like
that'd be
Satan
crazy.
went live. Like, hey,
Satan
what's
went
up?
live.
Yo,
so we rearranged the furniture.
Like, we got Hitler. Like,
yo, do Satan
Look who we
sweat?
got. Osama bin Laden. You said do Satan sweat?
Yeah.
He can't.
no. He enjoyed the heat.
Enjoy the heat.
So even if you enjoy it, that don't mean you sweat. You don't sweat.
No, his body immune to it.
You want to find out?
What about the people in there?
Well, don't he like to torture them? So I think they do sweat.
See, is that the TV version?
So you know it's funny.
I know. I don't know.
Because that do confuse me. It's like, if you like it here, why are you torturing other people?
Exactly.
So the funny thing about hell is that no one's in heaven yet, and I don't think anybody's in hell yet.
No, not until Jesus come back. Not
Exactly.
technically.
So
Yeah.
therefore, everybody's still here.
Right.
So
But
that's-
if you knew, if you had tangible proof that those places existed and that at some point in time, like Jesus just walking around and he going to choose the time, would you live differently?
Yes.
How would you live differently?
I just.
I don't live badly, so I don't think I would change anything.
Now we get into a deeper conversation about salvation
Yeah.
and being saved.
Well, yeah. What is
What-
bad? What
what you
is
can-
living bad?
What you consider you live morally good,
Exactly.
right? But that's just morally good.
But that's subjective, though.
It is.
'Cause
Because
with
some
my-
people say speeding could be
Yeah.
morally bad.
I'm about to say my morality might not be your morality.
Jesus turned water into wine. He wanted to get lit.
Jesus. Well, no,
Yeah.
it's
'Cause
because
that was
their
a-
water was bad.
That was a party.
Yeah,
No.
that was a party, right? What kind of party was that?
That seemed like it was like a.
That was a baby shower. Sorry.
That probably was a bit.
That shit- so
that
that
means
shit-
Jesus had Burberry on.
Oh my God.
Damn, you think Burberry
He
exists?
had the Burberry sandals. Yeah, he had to. He had to.
Burberry, yo.
But like, if you got the water and the wine popping, you got to.
Yo, why you pick Burberry though?
That's the baby shower.
He ain't got
outfit,
him
ain't
wearing
it?
the Jesus sandals.
Yeah.
I mean, they his sandals.
They is. What if he was
With
what
the
if,
one
Have
toe
y'all
on
ever
it.
seen Jordan in Jordans like now at his old age?
No,
You said what?
like Jordan wearing Jordans.
He can't wear
now.
Jordans. His feet will die.
I know, that's why. So maybe Jesus don't
He
wear
ain't like
Jesus
wearing them when he was young.
He had to.
Right.
He also didn't wear the same ones y'all bought.
Facts. Well, yeah. Most basketball players.
Yeah,
don't.
LeBron don't even wear the LeBron Jones.
No, yeah.
They give you a custom
Because they
pair.
trash.
Yeah, you know.
They like, you not doing that to my feet.
Yeah, he wear Hokas.
So you're saying you wouldn't change anything. You're
I
saying
would. So I do want to, like, you know, I've dabbled in my.
you would be a pastor.
Yeah, I thought about being a pastor. I think I would be.
So Jesus walking around, you would be a pastor. That's what I'm saying. You would be one of his disciples.
No, you can't be a disciple. You gotta be there for death, burial, and resurrection of Christ. But I don't know. I would live different.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is a little scarier. But hold on. But see here,
Think Jesus dap you up?
dog. But
Yo,
with
he
the,
just
with the
give
nail
hugs.
prints, that's
He
hard.
just give hugs.
if
I think
he,
he only give hugs.
yeah, Jesus can only give
He
hugs.
just walk around, doing miracles and shit.
But he's black, so his beard probably
He's
crazy.
Middle
Would you sell him
Eastern.
Beardopolis?
Hell yeah.
He said, Jesus, come here. Let me drink this shit. Come here.
And then look, for capitalism for some people is immoral.
That's not capitalism. Just taking advantage.
You
of Jesus.
you want him to buy your
Look,
shit?
he'll probably give him a free bottle. He get a free bottle. Jesus, you give Jesus a free bottle of Beardopolis? You wouldn't give Jesus a free bottle of Beardopolis?
Yo, he got lifetime support.
Yeah.
Yo.
He said, if you ever want to do that cross thing, holla at me.
Yeah,
Like, if you ever want to run that back. Because think about it. That's great, bro.
because he had hair up top too, so
Yo.
he had the hair of wool, so he probably had
But
some
see, if
good
you worried
edges.
about branding, that's capitalism.
So what if Jesus' miracles were commercials on TV? And then he can be like, brought to you by Beard. Like, he turned the water into wine with the beard.
that's
just shining.
capitalism, though.
Yo, that's lit.
That's
like, how we can
dog,
get Jesus?
He said, can I do that
I
shit?
need that in a reel.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's what you need to do. All your
Can I cast you as Jesus?
I don't got a beard.
Gee, that's one of his miracles.
No, we just. Yo, Sid! Yes! Look, we just came up.
That's fucked up. That one hurt.
I'm sorry. I didn't even finish it for real because I felt bad.
This whole conversation is fucked up.
Well, okay, on the opposite hand, if we knew for a fact that Jesus did not exist, heaven and hell is not real, we all get reincarnated, would you live
wanna
differently?
be here.
You wouldn't want to be here. You think it would be hectic?
It'll be like what's that movie?
The Purge?
Silent.
Purge. It'll be like Purge.
Yeah, I would agree. It would be
We're already
chaos.
already starting to see what it's like with the absence of morality now.
Yeah.
The small lapses of
You talking about Trump?
nah, that's
Just
not the
in
worst.
general.
People,
I think if anything that would keep us from getting to purge levels, it would be the government. But in the purge, the government was part of that. So
the government a part of the food right there.
I mean,
What kind of people would y'all be in the Purge?
In the house.
I was
Y'all
about to
be
say
in
the
the
ones
house,
with my shit
bunker
bolted
down?
down. Oh yeah.
Y'all wouldn't be out in the.
Yeah.
I
No.
don't got that much hate in my heart.
I'm not fast enough. Okay. Like I'm just
don't
I
got
know
hate.
my strengths and weaknesses.
You gotta have a lot
I'm
of hate.
bolted down.
You gotta have a lot of hate in your heart to be. I'm not that cold. I would be.
I'll probably have a house party.
That's a long house party.
But I
You gotta
just
go back
I
out and
really
get-
gotta trust. No. I gotta trust. Because if you act like you about to open up that door,
How long was the
then
purge
we
for?
gotta lock you in the room.
How long was the purge?
24 hours, right?
Yeah.
24 hours.
Oh yeah, I'm hunkering down.
Yeah. That's why I'm just like during the non-purge
I'm
days,
partying the whole
I'm
weekend.
buying all the shit to make sure that my doors and windows can be secured. And then on that one day, because I don't necessarily want to be by myself, but I could be by myself. But it'd be like, all
Who
right,
want
let's-
to purge by himself?
no, I'm not purging. I'm in the house.
But
I'm
you
fine
need.
with purging by myself.
You gotta
I mean, if I had to, I
gotta
gotta
touch
breathe.
something soft. Gotta touch something soft while you in there.
But it's just
Yeah.
24 hours. Like
I'm about to say, I'm
you
not
act like
wor-
you never
I'm not
been by
worried
yourself
about-
for 24 hours.
I'm not
my
worried
last-
about something soft right then.
Could be my last 24.
Well, no, that's why I'm buying all the shit to make sure we can hunker. I'm in the house.
What's your hunker sex package like? You got the.
It's just 24 hours. Like
But you might not make it past the 24.
I'm gonna make sure we gonna make it.
We
Yeah, I had-
bunkering now.
Got the chew in there, everything. Everybody going
Not the
crazy.
chew.
If I knew, I would build a bunker underground.
Yeah. Cause you got all year to like plan this shit. So I'm just
I
gonna
never
get.
watched The Purge, so I don't even. I know what
Okay.
you're talking about lightly, but also I don't like scary movies.
I only watched the first one.
I
It's
don't
not
watch.
really a scary movie.
It's not. It's more suspenseful.
I really don't watch nothing past PG-13 to be honest with you.
I think that's probably only PG-13.
It is.
I don't know.
I don't like
It's
nothing.
probably
I don't like
It ain't
paranormal.
nothing. It ain't. Well,
I
I,
don't
guess
like nothing-
killing. It's killing.
Yeah, I don't like
for
that.
no reason.
No,
Maybe it is
sir.
R. It's R.
No,
You're right.
sir.
It's R.
I don't watch that kind of stuff. I keep my spirit clean, and I'm scared.
You're not gonna let Saint watch it?
Hell no, I'm scared.
What if he want to? Like, what if he into scary movies?
I'm going to bed.
You
And
go watch
don't come to my room.
Damn, yo. You gonna tell your son get
Hell
up?
yeah. I told you I'm a bitch.
The funny thing is,
I
when
ain't
I was
watching that
younger,
shit.
I used to love scary movies.
Hate scary
I
movies,
think
bro.
now it's harder for me to watch them because I realize how possible some of that shit is.
They weren't.
That was where I was immediately when I found out about
It
scary
I was
wasn't
movies.
like, okay,
It
this is
actually
the
wasn't a
limit.
movie. It was real.
Right, I'm like, this is a little too far for me. It's being to the
The
unknown.
one I remember vividly is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah.
I went and see that, and then I like kind of read about how that was kind of a real story.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm good with horror movies.
It was one. I forgot the name of it.
Amityville Horror is another one.
Okay.
I don't know no scary movies. The scariest movie I watched was like
We gotta watch one together.
Harry
yo.
Potter.
Oh yeah, that'd be a nice little bonding opportunity.
Yeah, which
For
one we
who?
gonna pick?
For who?
Nah, John, we gotta do it.
Yes.
I'm just close my eyes.
You want to go to sleep?
Nah, yo, cause I'm getting that
Y'all-
nigga kicking you all day. Yo,
I
get
don't
up, yo,
fuck with
get up,
that
John.
shit. Y'all not scared?
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Not that
I don't be scared though.
Why involuntarily scare yourself?
Because some of it is funny.
That ain't shit. We wanted to get into this topic of kids. So, based and foremost, everybody, if you listen, I have one child, a son, and you have.
I don't think I have children. I don't. So that's another thing. When you are dating someone with a child, when does the step parent title fall in line? Because I genuinely don't know
To me, a
outside of marriage. Right. So then I don't have kids.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
No,
You ever wonder?
it's been. No, I don't have any kids. No, I'm not saying.
What would you do at this point in your life if somebody just pulled up and said, "Yo, Mel," and then he come out with a full beard? Like, you know, it's just.
Well, not with a full beard.
What would you do if somebody actually tell you you had a kid?
Pass out.
Because you can have a kid that's up to 18 years old at this point in life.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
That
could
happened
have
to
an
one of my
18-year-old.
teachers.
And that would have been
That's
you at
crazy.
18. You could have an
Yeah.
18-year-old.
Literally.
What if an 18-year-old say, "Yo, my name Mel Jr."
Not
What you
Mel
gonna
Jr.
do?
I would pass out.
You gonna be like, I need a blood test.
Oh yeah, big blood test.
Immediately.
I don't even think I would get there.
That happened to one of my teachers. He was an engineer, and he had a passion for kids, so he became a teacher. And literally, at the end of his first year of
I was about to say
teaching,
one of his students.
no,
That's what I thought she was
fuck.
about
but
to.
the end of his first year of teaching, some girl dropped a 9-year-old son off on his porch and was like, "This is yours, and I'm giving custody to you." And he was like, "Well, I can't do that on this salary." So he went. He went back
Return
to being
to
an
sender.
engineer.
You know, I was
He
like,
only was a teacher for like 2 years. He went back to being an engineer because he was like, it was more money. He just wanted to.
Was it his kid?
Yeah, he took the kid in. I tried to find him online because I'm like, I wonder where this
Oh, you
man
gotta
at.
still find him.
I
so
tried.
where'd she go?
I think she came up from like North Carolina or something. She went back home, I guess. I don't know.
Putting her on
But it's
child
like,
support.
why she want to get rid
I'm
of
putting
him?
her
Oh
on
yeah, you
child
can put
support.
her on child support.
You can, yeah.
Okay. So do y'all feel? So y'all don't have kids. So y'all feel people with kids judge y'all?
Yes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Dang, really? Who are these people?
I feel like even you do it.
Really? I feel like I don't give no vitriol when people don't have kids.
I
Yeah.
don't think you do it intentionally.
All right, give me an
And
example.
I don't think people with kids do it intentionally.
Give me an
I
example.
just think it's time. The time thing. It's like you guys, you like, hey, I gotta go put Saint to bed. I gotta go do this with Saint. I gotta do this. So it's like Saint is all my time. So
Oh,
you don't have a Saint. Why don't you
Why
have
aren't you
time to do
available?
stuff?
Yeah.
And that's the judgment I feel from people with kids.
You feel the same?
Yeah, pretty much. Or like, they just feel like you have more money and time
You do.
to do whatever you want.
You
Not
do.
necessarily.
No.
I
do
might have
more-
other responsibilities.
You do have more money.
That's
than
what I'm
time.
saying.
Kids aren't as expensive as
See,
they
you're
should
doing
be.
it right now.
You
You're
do have
doing it right now.
But there's nothing wrong.
My
with
roof could be collapsing. You know how expensive roofs are?
every day.
Because I don't.
You just said kids not that expensive. So which
So,
one is it?
No, time. I'll stay on time. It depends on what age in their life.
Mm-hmm.
But when I say with time, you do have more time. But it doesn't mean
More? How? Why?
No, hold
because
on.
I don't have a kid.
No.
So I don't fill my time up with nothing else.
No, when I say you have more time is this is okay. I don't think it's time. I think what people mean is you have more leisure time.
No,
No.
not necessarily. What you really mean is that we have more control over our flexibility. That's what I think you really
you
mean.
agree with that?
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
That's what you really mean. Because we don't necessarily have more free time, but if something happens, I have more flexibility to move things around because it's not a whole
Let's do it
little
this way.
human.
You wake up
on
in the
it.
morning, what you do?
Like the first thing.
See, that's not fair. Let's not do this. Time out.
I'm just going
Time
to
out.
doing a time study.
Time the fuck out.
Let's do a time study.
No, yo, we're not gonna do this. See, but you're doing this shit now.
I'm not. I'm
You're
just trying to
judgy.
figure-
You
You're
don't
being
even wake up
judgy
till like 9.
because you wake up to Saint and we wake up to ourselves or
Right.
our significant others.
Right.
That means
No, actually, I don't. I mean, I'm gone before he's still asleep.
Right, so you don't even got to deal with him in the morning.
I don't.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to do a time study. Why don't you just?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Appease
go
me.
Go ahead. Appease.
So
You
wake
wake up in the
up.
morning.
Pop some pills.
First.
You know.
Okay, so you wake up in the morning and you pop pills.
And then go and eat breakfast.
What you do?
I can log on to work. Yo, when I get
Or you
up.
just make it. You just make it in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I-
So I think that's where I will say as a parent, that's the difference right there. The first thing on your mind is you. The second thing on my mind is me. Well, me. I'm the third thing on my mind. I'm the third thing on my mind. It's my son, then my wife, then it's me. So with a kid, that's the first thing on your mind. Is he good? Is he straight? Boom. Now I can go about my life.
Okay. We're
So-
not debating that.
Yeah. That's why we got quiet.
So that's the difference. that's the one difference. I don't think it's.
That don't mean I have more free time.
So-
Like that still don't
So when
mean.
you get off of work, what do you do?
So because I get up and just fend for myself right then. That's why y'all judge.
Time for
right there.
yourself, I think what people are saying. I don't think you have more time. I don't think time is, we don't make more time.
It's assumed that it's for ourselves. That's why I'm saying, like,
That's-
because everybody doesn't have time for themselves. Everybody might be doing other things. They might be volunteering.
You don't
they
have
might be
time for
working.
yourself.
I never said that. I'm
I'm
saying
asking
you're
you.
assuming. I don't define what time for my. Like, do you
You
count
wake
working
up
out as
and
time
you
for
give
myself?
yourself breakfast.
Yeah.
That could be a privilege in a lot of situations with people with kids.
Y'all be eating with y'all kids.
Again,
That's my point too.
that's not true.
That is.
Okay. But you
Because-
could.
It's not that simple. Because what happens is if somebody's crying, fussing, being ignorant.
Then they not even eating then.
No, they are, but they're doing that so they can eat, or because they're just communicating that they're hungry.
Right. So then once they are eating
But you didn't even. But once they are eating, you might be exhausted from that whole.
and you just want to sit there.
and you just
So
wanna sit there.
basically, you're judging. But you're judging us because when you get up, you got Saint to look after. When we get up, we got us.
I'm not judging you because I was that too. So
What
I
about
can't
my
judge.
And you
job? What
also-
about my job though?
Right.
What about it? I have a job.
Does-
What you
Wait.
mean? I have two jobs.
I'm up at 7:00.
Yeah, it's a work.
It seemed
You
like
don't
you
even get up
because
that early.
you was like I'm about to say you don't get up. You up at 9 and
Now I gotta get up way before now. Come on, my boss might listen.
wait. All right, 8:30.
Okay,
All right.
supposed to be lost.
But I don't want to make it seem like I'm knocking parents because I understand
The debate
y'all
will
have
be
a lot.
forever until the people that don't have kids have kids, and they will come over to the side and say to the same.
No, I
No.
still won't ever think differently.
I won't.
I will still know that in respect that you could be busy.
No,
Period.
I do think people without
But that's
kids
all
is
we're
busy.
saying.
That's
But
all
the
we
same
saying.
token
That's
is,
all we saying.
but you feel I think what
We
happens,
choose to be busy. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, because your time is
Not
predicted to
necessarily.
you
True.
with the child. I think that's it. I don't think it's more time. I think the time is more prescripted. Like I know
Like
I'm
you
gonna
don't have a choice.
you don't have a choice, and I think that might be really what people say when you got more time. It's that you have choices.
That's why I said it's really you're saying flexibility.
Yeah, you have more flexibility.
Right, that's all. And that's fine. I won't disagree with that. But it's just saying like, oh, you supposed to always be available? Nah. That's not how that works.
Well, as a parent that has a child, is people assume that you're not available. That's also fucked up too.
Well, because y'all make it seem like y'all never.
I
available.
never make it seem like I'm not available.
Because you always have a excuse, and I hate calling babies excuses. So I just
Yeah.
don't have a. It's for lack of a better
Call
word.
baby excuse.
I know. Yeah. It's like I don't know what else to call it.
Right.
But you all like if I say, hey, we about to do such and such, and you be like, all right, my son about to do this. I'm like, all right, my bad. I'm ain't
I'm
no
not gonna
question
debate
in that.
For the record,
Now, if you call me and say I'm doing such and such, and I'll be like, I'm doing this, and then you're like, you can't.
Right.
You can't get.
That's rude.
You can't
That's
not
rude.
do
That's
that.
rude.
Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying?
You like what? You working out?
Yeah, I know, right?
Literally.
You're watching a show?
Right.
Get off your ass. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
So I don't get, and if somebody asks, I don't make those. Me and my wife make it a point. We don't make those excuses. We don't say, I gotta watch my kid, because honestly, if we want somebody to watch a kid, we can watch somebody to watch a kid.
Yeah.
So we don't. I don't use my.
But that's
kid
why
as an
I
excuse.
appreciate parents like you.
I don't use my kids as an excuse. Sometimes you don't want to go. Just say that. I
That's
think
why
That's what I would. That's what I appreciate.
Yeah, just say
I hate when
don't
people
wanna
use
go.
their spouse too. I'm like, don't do that to them.
How can they use their spouse?
They say, "Oh, my
I do
wife
that.
said we can't go," because then they gonna start thinking your wife mooring, or like controlling.
Oh, so you're saying some people use the excuse, so if they got somebody invite you somewhere, they use the excuse of, oh, my wife said,
She don't want to go there, or we not going, or that I can't go out tonight. Like,
my wife said I can't go out tonight.
yes,
Somebody told you that?
you never heard of that before? Are you serious?
Damn, you
Nah,
don't
I ain't
say it directly like that,
Nah.
Right.
but you say something.
Be like, let me
along-
check in with
You
her.
said, yeah, let me see. Let
Yeah.
me, because I think
Oh,
we
let
were
me
supposed.
see what wife
I
you
think we
gonna
were
do.
supposed to. Yeah,
Oh,
there
okay.
you go. I
Let me
think
see
we were
what-
supposed to be doing such and such.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
y'all
Hey, yo.
haven't supposed to
And
do
we ain't got
shit.
shit.
Right.
And it's like, yo.
But niggas use their wife.
No, I do, I do.
Because
Yeah, I
that's
do.
what I'm saying. Then people
I
gonna
do.
think something about your wife.
And she used me. So, no,
Yeah.
like,
And
We use each other.
and my wife is more like introvert than I am. So
Easy.
that's
Easy.
I can be, yeah, we just gonna watch, chill, gonna watch a movie. And
Oh,
y'all know,
man.
y'all know I don't even like movies like
we
that.
got busy schedule,
like,
man.
oh,
It's
y'all
easy.
watching a scary
Oh,
movie?
Bree
No,
like,
but
what?
she be really busy, so
Yeah.
She's busy.
so I'm not really lying when I say it, but
Right.
it is an easy
He
excuse.
home like this. Yeah, she got it. Yo, it's getting crazy.
I know.
I'm gonna holler at you though. Yo, hit me next time. Hit me next time. When somebody say hit me next time, that's how you know.
Hit them next
Yo, when? Damn.
Yeah, I do
Because
do that.
either you're going or not. You
Right.
know, in the first 5 seconds. That's a difference.
But so why can't you just tell them that you don't want to?
It's hard to tell people you don't want to do something with them that's your friends.
It's easy to lie.
Hold on. That's crazy.
I mean,
Well-
yeah, it's honest.
Or stretch the truth.
When? All of a sudden you said, what time is it? The nigga is on your phone. Look.
When you hear niggas say that though,
Oh, yeah. Yo, what time is it?
yo, what time again?
Y'all still y'all trying to do that tonight? Let me ask you something though. Yo, what do you ask me?
Who gonna be there?
Yeah. What side of town? Like, yo, Jeep weighs that shit. Don't ask me
Yo,
no
what time
more
that shit
questions.
over, yo?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
that's the number one excuse. Yo, what time is
Yo,
over?
I'm gonna slide through after.
Yo, I'm gonna slide. Oh, bet. You know what? Let me see. Because all right, if I can move, all right, I'm gonna hit you back. 10 years later.
Literally.
And then, hold on. The worst is when you do that and then you see the person and they never acknowledge it at all. They never go. People don't acknowledge it. Like
No.
they you like, yeah, what's up? Oh, not much. How you feeling? Dog, you said you should hit me. You never hit me back.
Right.
Oh yeah, because I've been that guy. Some people say, yo, you ain't hit me back. It's like, damn, for real. And that's the hard lie to get out of. You like,
It's the Burley life.
woo, you, huh? And then you doing this scrolling your phone. You see the message. You're like,
Oh my
fuck.
God. I missed that. I thought I responded.
Ah.
Got to hit send.
Oh yeah, yo, it's right here.
Right.
Put it right there. Look. I just type. Nah, I don't do that. That's bullshit. I don't do that. I just said nah. Now I lean into it. Nah, I forgot.
So do you
That's the
feel
easy
like
way to do it.
I forgot.
I forgot?
Just tell the truth.
I forgot.
That's what I'm
Shit.
saying.
Yes.
Half the time I do just forget.
Like, I don't
But
wanna
it's
go to
hard.
that
It's hard to
place.
tell the truth though.
Why is
But-
it so hard to tell the truth? That's
In
a
those
whole
kind of
topic.
situations, it's easy to tell the truth in general.
I actually think it's for a lot of folks, and I could say for myself for a certain period of time, it's easier to tell the truth it's easier to lie to the people closer to you than
Oh,
it
no.
is. You lie.
It's the opposite for me.
You don't-
I could easily lie to people I don't even care about.
Do you think the true notion of you lie to people you love and you care about?
No, not for me. I'm more likely to like if we cool, but if we not like friends, I'm more likely to lie to you because it's like it's gonna be harder for you to find out the truth.
I think
So
it's
then I don't gotta keep track of shit. Like
disappointment. I think makes people lie a lot because you don't want to disappoint people.
true.
So you don't want to tell somebody like, I really didn't want to hang out with you last night.
If it's somebody I don't want to disappoint, I won't lie to them.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Or you'll lie better. Why wouldn't you?
No, because I'd rather just be honest with you.
So you're going to say, I really don't want to hang out with you last night. I'll be honest.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Exactly.
I would just say
there's a delay to deliver it.
My saying, yo, I'm bluffing.
Oh, okay. That's like
that's
accountability.
Hey, yo, it's like it's more when you hear me say yo, I'm bluffing. I mean, yo, I just don't want to do it.
Right. You're just not in the mood.
I can't do it.
So
I'm not lying to you, but I won't say that to somebody I don't fuck with.
Right.
But
like during the pandemic, people would be like, "You not available? You in the house? No, I'm still not available. Like I don't want to.
I'm not available for you.
Right. I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, just get somebody. I do. So I'll give y'all a little non-parents this. Whereas though, yeah, I think when someone's not available, that's not just because they are not actively doing something that you think is important. Does not
like
mean
raising a child.
Yeah.
It's other.
That's what. And thank you, because that is exactly what it is. Because y'all think raising a child is the only important thing because y'all have a child.
But the weird thing
is fair.
like, don't it take a village?
Yeah, it does.
So why can't we have single people in a village?
Yeah.
Let me play this clip.
Like y'all need the rich aunties.
Most of the aunties ain't rich. Let's be honest.
And the lit uncles.
They just got more money. Because
I think people say, I'm sorry, we got to break that boat. You're not. It's broke aunties.
Of course there are broke aunties, but they just don't call them. They just call them regular aunties.
Yeah, but everybody want to be a rich auntie. You just single and you have no bills, or you might not be paying yours. But regardless, you're not rich. Because somebody tell me they're rich auntie. I wanted you to cash me out. So
how much? What does the disposable income have to look like for them to be a rich auntie?
Well, if you're a rich auntie, that means you probably are okay. That means when my kid comes over, don't ask me to send shit. Go buy it.
Not even clothes.
Go buy it.
Okay.
Food. Go buy it.
Wait, you gonna send your kid over there
without clothes? That's a bit
rich
much.
auntie. Go ahead, rich. Yeah, go buy that shit.
I could buy everything, but the clothes is a bit much. Like send the kid with some clothes.
I'll send the clothes, but they better come back with a new pair of shoes.
That's what I'm like, yo, send them.
They better come back with a new outfit. I'm sending one outfit, the one they got on. The Pampers and bring the rest. So yeah, that's how I feel. I guess I'm gonna play the clip because y'all, non-child people hurt. So I get it.
If you don't have a kid, I don't have anything in common with you, and I almost don't understand how you can't figure your life out.
We have tons in common.
Seriously,
we have tons in common.
If you're bitching, if not you, but if people who don't have children complain about their life, like I can't do this, do you figure? I'm like, then you're a because you have this all the time, all your energy, every second of the day is for you always, and you're still complaining. You're a loser. When people are like in a relationship and they're like, should I break up with my boyfriend, girlfriend? I'm like, if you don't have kids, why are you even wasting 1 second of your life? Just break up with them. You're making up problems. You've been conditioned by the media to be a narcissist. You only have issues if you have children. If you have no children, you have no issues at all. I don't care what TikTok says.
But see, part of that I even would have an issue with is like him saying, just break up with them. How you even get to the point of having kids with somebody if you just gonna break up with everybody you think about breaking up with?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like you can't make it. Sometimes you gotta work through those situations that you even get to the point to have a kid.
You're serial monogamous, right?
Sure.
You're serial.
Yeah, I'm married, so yes.
Yeah, now you are.
Well, serial means multiple relationships
like
before.
You cut people off fairly quickly. Like girls that you talk to, like
yeah.
See,
they cut me off, one or the other.
So he can quit him and forget him quick. He used to,
right?
In his old life.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I think what bothers me most about that clip is his tone.
Mm-hmm.
His tone bothers me a lot because he's like totally neglecting the life of all people with no kids.
Yeah,
it's like
and like we not supposed to have no issues.
Like
life don't be lifing for all of us.
Like just because we have kids, that
fuck them kids.
We do not. We don't have.
Why is that? I guess it's different for you and you because y'all now are in the realm where a lot of y'all friends have kids.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I think he is. So a lot of your friends have kids.
Decent amount. Yeah.
Do you call your friends with kids to invite them out or treat them as you did when they didn't have kids? Or are you assuming that they're different now that they got kids?
No, I invite everybody out the same kind of way, and I give you the chance to tell me whether you're busy or not. And what I've learned about people with kids is if they want to do something, they will figure out how to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's part of my problem with this
wow.
guy.
Oh, go ahead, speak your truth.
Because he's like, yo, you like, no, you can find somebody to do it. You can find somebody to watch your kid if you wanted to. If you wanted to. You don't have to. Or you can just tell me, fuck you, I don't want to go. I don't want to do
That's
this.
a little bit of privilege though too, because everybody can't afford
that's true.
babysitters.
That's also very
everybody
true.
don't live by their family.
Afford.
What we talking about
Well,
in the circles that we live in.
times,
Yeah,
I'm
in
talking
our
about
circles,
in the
yeah.
circles that we live in. So yes, I am speaking from a place of privilege.
Yeah.
And my friends are speaking from a place of privilege. Just
Right.
like John, if
'Cause
I ask you to
he
come
even
out,
said afford. He like paying for babysitters. What is
Right.
that?
just leave my mother-in-law
Right.
or my mother. Yeah, I know.
Everybody can't do that. That's what I'm saying.
What are you doing?
Everybody can't do
Now I
that.
call my parents like they don't got no kids. I do call
Like
them.
for example, my parents try and move. My brother don't live here. I wouldn't have family to just drop off a kid to. I wouldn't have that luxury. I would have to call friends or hire a babysitter.
I call my mom like she don't got no kids. What you doing? You what? Why can't you?
See, not you checking her schedule.
Why can't
See,
you?
why you checking her? She already raised y'all.
But you do that to
She
your
gets
parents.
To have free
Your
time.
parents at a certain age, you start checking them like, yo, what do you ain't got nothing to do. You don't do that to your parents?
Nah.
I do.
See, like, stop it. You're not doing anything.
My mom,
But my
my mom on vacation now.
Dang.
From vacation. She retired. Like
That's what I'm
So
saying.
what
My
she on
mom,
vacation for?
like you on vacation?
my mom still
shouldn't even call it
works,
vacation.
so like I know what she be doing. She be at work. Like, so
I
now
know.
my dad, he getting to the point where he like, yeah, I'll do that when I get back in time. I'm like, where are you going now?
Golfing.
Yeah. Cause I call him today like I need tires. He like, okay, I handle that when I get back. When do you get back? Where are you at? Like what?
Right.
How often are you
Wait,
here?
you got
Like,
your dad location?
nah.
He won't let.
If I asked for it, he
You
would
gotta
give
move
it to
to
me,
the
but then
frame
he
a little
would need me to give him
Where
mine.
the frame? I've been out the frame the whole time.
Not the whole time. Some of it.
Oh.
The society pushed the white. I think the white
It's only
picket
one
fence is
camera?
dead.
My bad.
Yeah, but it's wide enough for all of us.
Why is the camera facing the wall? Right, my bad. I'm sorry.
He only using one. He only
Oh.
using the trap phone.
Got it. My bad.
I don't think the
I
white
think
picket.
the liquor hit.
Oh, really? How much you drink?
I drank a lot.
I don't think the white picket fence thing is a thing though.
You don't think so?
Nah,
You think what?
I don't want a
White picket fence, 2.5 kids, that whole thing.
I don't believe in the American dream. I ain't American.
I think
I'm American, but
I don't know why they pick white
By
picket
proxy.
fence, but
Me either.
they're
Sorry,
not,
but-
they're not even fire. I will get a brown one.
that's what I
I
say.
think white hits in some neighborhoods. It
depends
depends how
on
much
the
green
neighborhood.
Depends
I
on
was
the
about to say.
neighborhood.
I can't
Depends.
put white one in my neighborhood.
It
Probably
wouldn't
won't
work.
Nah.
No.
They're like, fuck your
Spray
face.
I
paint
need
on
brown
that
for it to
shit.
fit in.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, I know.
he's uppity.
Yeah, I know.
But no, I think society still pushes you towards like marriage and kids.
I think. I hate to say
Because
this.
when people say they don't want kids, I feel like they still get judged.
I hate to say that. I think marriage promotes a better society. People that are married tend to do science shows certain things will happen or will not happen when people are in long-term relationships
For men.
and women.
Science shows that women, when they get married, die earlier than when they are single.
That's
It does.
Why is that the first time I heard that?
Oh,
It's
that's a thing.
really because.
So they said, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
speak for
well, don't
women.
fight, guys.
I don't want to speak.
Right.
I don't want to speak.
Somebody
for
tell
women.
me.
You speak
I
for
know.
women.
It's
I don't want to
mostly
speak for
because
women.
women, historically, again, this is just what the data says up until now, that women put more work in when they are married. They have to do more of the household work, and the man doesn't do all of that.
Oh, that's
so
old school
life for
shit.
him
That's
is a
old
little
school
bit easier.
That shit's gone.
That shit gone. That
I
was-
still think
Nah.
it exists for some people. Like
some
even
people, okay.
Who
with,
cleaned the bathroom in your house?
I live by myself.
I clean the bathroom in my house. Who washed this? I wash this, and I do. Come on, I do it all.
Right, but I think
Me too.
you're a little different because
I don't cook,
Sherelle
though.
is a stay-at-home mom.
Even
What I'm
more
saying
so,
is
you would
though-
think that I would never touch a dish. You would. People would.
I can
Actually,
see that
yes.
perspective.
Yeah, people would say, "Oh,
I
you
can
shouldn't
see that.
touch no laundry. You shouldn't do
Yeah,
that."
but
no,
I'm
I still
saying
help.
even data shows that even in families with two working parents, that the mother has to do more of the childbearing, more of the
How many
housework.
black millennial women did they interview?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's why these studies are a bunch of
So
bullshit.
you want a limited study to only millennial black people to see
I don't
if that's
think
still true.
millennial
But you won't
women-
even know if we die faster. 'Cause
I don't
we
think a
still
lot of the
millennials.
millennial women are having that crap. I think
Sure.
partnership is where people go into marriage with now. I don't think people go into it with the concept of you do for me and you do for me and I just sit here, or vice versa.
I think we're talking about our friends.
Yeah, because
I think because
You think
I
people
do
still
think-
are very
I do
traditional?
think- I do think so.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you look at social media, you can really tell that some people really
Barefoot
think
and pregnant?
that the woman that the woman just kind of wants to be pretty and trophy wife.
Oh,
And I'm
word?
not. That's not everybody, but I'm just saying
No,
there are a lot of people out there that do that or think that.
That's
think.
interesting. I thought that was dead. I thought people would stop thinking.
no,
that.
I think we know the people around us and how we are,
That's not
and
even-
I
don't
think that's what it
realize
is.
how people are generally. But I do think there is a shift, specifically amongst black millennial women, that are moving towards not wanting kids because they don't want. I don't want to say burden
Can I
because kids
say-
aren't burdens,
I'm
but they
sorry.
want to create a lifestyle that they can get up and go. They can travel. They can create a lifestyle just around them and their partner.
Can I say something that's problematic?
Go ahead.
I think they're saying that because they have baby daddies.
No, it's people without kids that are saying that.
No, I think when black women, I hate to say it, when black women look at having kids, I don't think they have kids with the mind that the fathers will help them raise them.
But that happens even in marriages, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you saying-
My mother literally said there were times that she felt like a single mother. And she's been married to my dad the whole entire time.
That's serious.
But she said Michelle Obama said the same shit. That
Come on, Barry was
Well,
saving the world.
but I'm saying it's not it's not unique
I'm gonna get with
to
Michelle when I see
her
her.
or my mother.
super successful guys. That's what happened, right?
So you got to choose. You got to sacrifice at some point, right?
Yeah, but then to the sacrifice of your wife feeling like a single mother and having to act and behave
She said
like a single
while
mother.
he was president.
But my mother didn't say that. My mother said
I
for
know,
the
I know.
majority of our
I'm
childhood.
about to say your mother was like, no.
So
All right,
and so I'm
Michelle.
saying they're not unique in that line of
But I
thinking
also think men are.
or that feeling.
Women didn't used to hold men accountable. That generation of women did not hold men accountable.
I
the
agree
same
with
way-
that.
The same way this generation, they.
But then so why is
But
it
that
wrong for people to be like, I don't want to even have to sign up for that?
But you can make your marriage, your relationship, your partnership, whatever you want it to be.
I think that's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
To tell everybody that that's not
Don't
you don't
do
gotta
whatever
you don't
you
gotta do
want.
that because when you get into relationships, that's not
Yeah.
like your relation you make the relationship that you're in.
Yeah.
Make an SOP.
And I think social media kind of gives a portrait of what marriage should be, and it's bullshit because every marriage is different. Like my marriage is different than your marriage, and
Right.
our marriage is different than your relationship. So when you look at social media, you're like, hey, like you can see people talking about, hey, you should split the bills this way. You should do
Oh my
this.
God,
you should
yeah.
do that. You should no.
Yeah.
You should do whatever works for
y'all,
you all.
yeah.
Like you know
I
what
think
I'm saying?
people. I think people should go into marriage with the mindset: I'm kicking with my best friend for the rest of my life. How can I
Right.
make this work?
But then why are you having children? Like, what's your reason to have children?
Me,
Yeah.
I like to see. I want to see my name go forth and my lineage.
And
It's
you-
for selfish reasons. If that's selfish.
That's what I was about to ask because I think it's hard to think of a non-selfish reason that people have
Oh
children.
hell yeah! Most of the
Yeah.
stuff we do is selfish.
Yeah. Okay.
100%
So then,
agree.
that's why I'm saying I can understand why someone is like, I don't want to participate in that.
But they don't want the kids. That's cool.
Yeah, that's all I'm
But the
saying.
same token is
But then I feel like we look down on them like,
I don't look.
Oh
down
no, I
on
don't care.
anybody.
If kids ain't as after having a child, if you don't want them, don't do it.
facts.
Don't
Well,
do
even
it.
seeing people raise children,
hell no.
I'm telling
It's-
you, don't do it if you don't
I'd
want
be
it.
like, you shouldn't have.
If you're not willing to give up a piece of your life,
Yeah.
you don't
Well, it's
do
not
it.
even being
Well, same
willing to
thing
give
with
up a piece
relationship
of
too,
your
but
life.
Yeah, no. So imagine a relationship, then a kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
better be sure
Yeah.
because you now playing with people. Now you playing with
Whole humans.
whole humans.
Yeah.
No, I agree. If you don't think you built for it, don't
all
do
this
it.
shit is a choice.
But
If you don't want to
it's a
be in a
choice.
relationship, don't be in a
Don't.
relationship because you don't have to be. You can go out here and be a hoe, or you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want.
Right, but I
And
still
nobody
feel like
questions you.
society tries to push you towards that though. They be
I don't
like,
know.
when you gonna settle down? When you gonna do this? When you gonna buy a house? Blah 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 blah. I think that still exists. Even though we may be like, do whatever you want, I think society generally still pushes you
Who's
towards those things.
society?
Yeah, who's society? That's our cousin.
It's It's the consensus of the population.
I think stability looks different in this day and age. So
Yeah,
it
because
looks
everything is so expensive.
no, not even that. What stability? So a lot of time they preach marriage because of stability.
Right.
They felt it was stability. I think you can achieve a stability without marriage, but also marriage does not look different than marriage of 20, 30, 40 years ago.
It does look different. Is what you
It
mean.
does. Yes,
Okay.
it does look different.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to yeah, marriage looks totally different.
Because, like, even when I think I was talking to you about this last week or one of them weeks, how, like, marriage counseling don't even be covered by insurance. It's like y'all pushing us towards all these things, but then you don't set up a society where it's
I never felt
beneficial to do
I never
that.
felt pushed towards marriage. And that's very ironic because my wife
because y'all was
even asked-
together for so
I
long.
never felt pushed. But the thing is, she said, why you never asked me to marry? I said, I figured we would at some point. And she said, really? It was that simple? I said, yeah, I guess we would. But
But then, like, after you get married, everybody start asking you when you want to have a kid. Like, those things still.
Amen.
Yeah, that's
Still
what I'm
going
saying. That's society trying to push you towards something. It's like, leave me alone. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I try not to ask people when they gonna have kids.
Yeah.
It can be rude.
Even when they want them, I think it's hard.
It's
be rude.
crazy how much you get
Somebody
that
can have
question though.
somebody can have a
Yeah.
whole
It's
endometriosis, and you saying, when do you have kids?
Right.
I'm barren, bitch. Like, what you?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like,
I think that's how you
and then
gotta
when they
start responding.
and then when they say that, you like, oh, yeah. That's like, oh,
Don't feel bad now.
Right.
Yo.
Right.
or even stuff like I don't even ask people like their child development. I don't be like, why your child not walking?
Oh, yeah.
Dog,
That
he
could be-
autistic.
Oh, that's
Nigga.
I never even thought about that. But that's
Yo, it's a lot of
that
shit.
you just I never really.
You like, why you
That's a
acting like
fucked up question.
That
It
is
is.
it
And
is.
some children just develop differently.
Yes,
Yeah, like-
but it's just like you ask a lot of questions and just and you just like, you want the answer? You
right. You want the real.
want the real answer?
Yeah. I think that's true. We ask a lot of questions not wanting a real answer.
Oh hell no, we don't want the real answer.
And then when someone gives us the real answer, it's like, whoa,
It
you
is
took it too
crazy
far.
how much I get that question. And me and Bree.
I
Like,
know. Yeah,
when are
it's-
you having a kid? I'm like, how do you know?
I want kids.
what's
You'll know
going
when
on?
it's here. Like,
how do you know
damn.
what's going? How do you know what's going on?
How you know
Yeah.
I can get it up? You should say that next time. How do you know? You don't want to say that?
No, it sounds really good though. It sounds.
You should.
He's not that much of an asshole,
That
but
would
I
be
want
a
to
little
though.
Too awkward for me.
I'm burning, bitch. Like no, that is funny, yo. If I could, I wish I could do that. I'm tell Bree to do
He'd
that.
be like, my dick don't work.
I know.
Like, whoa.
Like, yo, like
Your
really?
dick don't work? No, I don't work, nigga.
I have a friend actually. She was
Dick
dating.
don't work?
No.
Oh.
She was dating a man that he was previously married, and the doctors always told him that he couldn't have kids. So they never used any kind of protection, and she ended up pregnant. And so, like, she was like, well, we didn't agree to have kids because you didn't even think you could have one. And so she was about to
Oh,
get an
shit.
abortion, but he, like, begged her to keep it. Like, this is a miracle child. And then she found out a year later that he was still married.
Somebody else?
Yeah, the whole time. Like, he said that he was divorced, but he was still
Did he
married.
take his child and go home?
No.
She had the baby.
Yeah, she had the baby.
But he was separated.
Niggas, people fucked up.
It is, but
That's messed
Fucked
up.
the world.
I wouldn't
But
never
I
think to
think-
do nothing like
I
that.
think
No,
that's
that's
what
what
you
I'm
don't
saying.
realize sometimes is like, even if
See, he the
someone
one who
may have
can't
wanted
talk
a
to
child,
God
just
straight.
thought they couldn't have one.
No, he
Like, there's
can't
so
talk.
many. But yeah, that was OD.
He the one. He the one who can't talk to God straight if he on earth.
Yeah, you
If
can't
God
talk
working around, Jesus walking around with earth, that
You need to
nigga,
look the other
that
way.
nigga, yeah, that nigga, God, he gonna get him quick, cause that's fucked up.
Yeah.
So, I was about to say something else, but I don't. I think when people say society, I don't know if society pushing a lot of stuff we say society pushing.
I think it is.
You think you feel pressure to get married and have a kid?
Absolutely.
You feel pressure to have a kid?
No, I don't.
You hear
but
the
I
words.
do want
You hear
one.
the
yes.
words.
Yeah, I hear
But
the
you
word.
don't. When
But I've
people
always
ask,
wanted
you
to,
don't feel
though.
like that's pressure.
Yo, I
You just
tell-
feel-
People ask,
You just
I get
like,
annoyed. I get
yeah.
annoyed
It is annoying.
from the question because I'm like,
Have y'all been married 2
You really
years?
don't know,
You
huh?
ever been married 2 years?
Yeah,
When did I get married? 18, 19, 20?
Ain't y'all 5 years?
actually 1.5.
Yeah. Oh, get to 2 years, 2.5 first. Yeah.
A little more.
It took me a while. I about to say I got married 2018. I didn't have a kid till 2021. Got a couple.
But was that the plan?
the plan? I got trapped.
You did not get
Nah.
trapped. Don't put that on her.
You
no.
tell her.
Nah, I ain't say
Would
that.
you say that to Sherelle
Nah,
in
I'm
her
just joking.
face?
I'm just joking.
Because you wouldn't. All right.
It's, all,
Yeah,
it's
I
off a podcast. It's off
I
a
can hear
podcast.
Sherelle in my head right now.
So no, we didn't plan to have. We didn't plan this is what we always tell people. We didn't plan to have a kid, but we didn't plan not to.
Right. So what I'm saying is, what was the plan? Because you knew you wanted one. What was
Sherelle
the original plan?
wanted a kid at the time, and I was just like, okay.
Oh, so she was saying that she was.
She said she wanted, but it wasn't like, okay, we want a kid, let's start trying. It was
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I want a baby, and then she was like, oh, I think we better have a baby. And I was just
Okay.
like,
Because some people plan like, oh yeah, I want 2 years.
Yeah,
of
I wanted
just
to wait till I was
then
30. I wanted to wait till
You
I was
wanted to
30.
wait till 30. Why?
I don't know in my mind. It was a weird number.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like I wanted to wait till I just made up a mythical figure of 30. But in retrospect, I would say is you're never gonna be ready for a goddamn kid anyway.
That's true.
You're never gonna be ready for a kid. You're never gonna have enough money. You're never gonna have everything you think you need in order to bring a life into the world. Just like marriage, you're never gonna be whole as you think you're gonna be. You always gonna have a hole in your ass. Like you're never gonna be what you think you're gonna be. You just might as well just go ahead and do it.
What did a hole in the ass have to do with it?
No, I'm saying like somebody say I want to be whole. I'm saying, but you're gonna have a hole in your ass.
Okay.
Like you're gonna be holy. You're not
Got
gonna.
you.
So everybody got a hole in their ass.
You've seen all asses.
I haven't seen them, but
What if you was born with that birth defect? Your ass sewed up.
Is that a birth defect?
It is.
What?
But
Would
you
that
would
poke
have
it?
to
How do
get-
you shit?
They usually get it directly
Whoa.
from your intestines, and you have to walk around one of them bags.
Colostomy bags.
Yeah.
Oh, like what's the name
they
from
don't just-
BMF?
They don't just.
Put a hole back there. No, because a lot of times if you naturally
Oh,
don't
the
have that
intestines
hole,
aren't-
then the tube it don't connect.
And I guess you can't create it to you because then you had to go.
You
in there
might
and
be
get
able
it.
to. I don't know. Maybe science is still
Nah,
working
I'm
on
gonna tell
that.
them, yo,
This
yo,
nigga
wire
said, "Can
me
you
up."
poke a hole?"
Wire me
This
up.
nigga said, "Can you poke a hole?"
Like it's just a
Yeah, nah. Yo, that's funny. I just
What
caught
the
on.
fuck? Yeah. I want you to wire me up. Like yo,
You like figure out my booty hole.
yo, work that shit. Get that shit working.
You too young to decide though. Like your parents made that decision.
And it's not much. It is not much cord. You just gotta.
Wonder what's that called? No asshole.
Oh, no hassle. I'll eat this.
Sorry.
You can never. No one never can call you an asshole.
Oh my god.
They don't call. I don't have one.
That's tough.
That's tough.
No, I'm saying that's just a tough
That
life.
is tough. Oh, it is. Oh, not having.
Not
an
It's
Ain't
asshole.
called
shit.
anorectal malformation,
It's a real thing.
Anorectal.
or also called imperfecta anus.
imperfect. No,
really
that's,
tried.
no, that,
I
that's
tried
on,
not
that's
to
on
laugh,
Wikipedia.
but that's
No,
what-
hell no.
No, it's
That is
not.
not a real
It's on
name.
the
Sid,
nation.
no,
No.
hell no. I'm not letting you get off with that.
It's
No.
on the nation.
Imperfecto anus. No.
That's
Nah.
bullshit.
Hey, nah.
Why would they say imperfecto? I know what that means. Imperfect
Yo.
ass.
That's the title of this episode.
Yo.
That's on
Imperfecto.
nationwide.
Imperfecto anus.
Nationwide children's.org.
Why would they say that, though?
That's the terminology.
Nah.
Imperfecto
That's on Wikipedia.
anus.
That's on Wikipedia. That's not the real.
No,
That's,
it's
Wow.
not.
That's somebody did that at home.
that's crazy. Imperfecto. No. Like, why they put the O on it?
Yeah, like,
I know.
just say-
I was like,
Why didn't they just say imperfect ass?
I know.
Like,
That's
they
all they had to
do all
say.
that,
Like, why
bro.
they got put they gotta make it sound fancy?
So
for
y'all
real.
like the first one, the anorectal malformation.
Yeah.
That sounds actually
fine.
medical.
So like, go up to somebody. Let's practice, right? Hey, I got imperfect ass. Like, you don't want. I got imperfect ass.
I'm just gonna think that the cheeks.
Now
not
tell
equal.
me. Tell me the other definition. Say.
The anorectal
Say-
mouth. I have anorectal malformation.
Oh really? You see that? You see the difference? I'm concerned.
But I feel like
more.
I say anorectal malformation, somebody's just gonna be like, "What's that?" And you're gonna get to the imperfect ass.
but you can like.
No, somebody asked me what's that. I'm like,
You don't want to know.
nah, no.
It's a lot of shit.
Or not.
No, we're not.
It's a lot of shit you don't want to know. You like, oh, bet. All right.
But
That's what they gonna say first. They gonna be like, oh, for real, it's a lot of shit.
It ain't a lot of shit,
It ain't
though.
a lot of shit.
Or it is. Just
But
not
that's
out
like- 'cause
of,
have
not
you
out
ever-
of anorectal.
have you ever watched the videos
Yeah.
to see how a baby's like body forms? Because
Yeah.
I always think about that when I see people's eyes that are really wide apart.
this shit
Because
is
your
stupid.
eyes start here, and as you're forming as a baby, they come in closer. So when people eyes be wide apart, I be like, "Was you born early?" No,
Sid.
no, I be thinking that.
That's fucked up.
I just be genuinely thinking that.
That's
Yo,
fucked up.
I'm fucked up because I was thinking, ain't that just Asian? All right, I'm gonna go wrong. Let's get outta
Wow,
here.
that's crazy.
Be wide apart.
Did Oz be wide apart?
All right, look, I'm sorry. That is the contradiction. This shit called contradiction? Yo, what the fuck? Y'all got me.
We had, what was that other one? Angels Envy, was it? No, it was something.
Angels, Heaven's
Heaven's
Door.
Door.
Heaven's
That's like when we had Heaven's Door.
Nah, this shit, smooth Ambler, contradiction bourbon. Yeah, I ain't
So
drinking this
everything
shit no
we
more.
said today is a contradiction.
Lord. I am so sorry to all. I am not racist, I promise.
Kind of close.
See?
That's why they snort. Because they got the overdeveloped.
They overdeveloped.
They overdeveloped.
They got some extra time. I was in there for extra time. I was 2 weeks late. Do y'all know how, if y'all was on time? If y'all was born on time?
I was.
I was 2 weeks.
Oh man, I think I was late.
No, I was 2 weeks early.
Okay. Yeah.
My son was late.
Oh, so you were supposed to be a Pisces.
Yeah.
That's why you're not a real Aries.
Damn. I don't even know what that means. But all right.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I feel
hilarious.
like
I'm
Aries,
not
they
gonna
be
say that
like
was funny.
wishy-washy, but.
That sounds like me.
Oh, okay.
You wishy-washy?
I feel like I am.
Really?
In my mind.
I've never seen that.
You're not wishy-washy. You're very predictable.
Damn,
I would
am?
agree. I would agree.
Yeah, you're very predictable.
Yeah.
Y'all actually live very predictable lives. Y'all not very unpredictable
Yeah,
people.
you know where I'm going to be at a certain time of day.
Yeah,
5 o'clock, I'm at the gym.
y'all also very regimented.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm home.
I'm not regimented. I try not to be, but I'm actually getting more regimented only because it serves my life better.
So wouldn't you say that having a child made you a better adulterer? Not adulterer.
No, I'm a free spirit. No, I'm not an adulterer.
Go ahead.
No.
I had a joke, but I feel like that's
No,
too.
no,
I'm
no.
not joking about that.
No,
I'm not going to
no.
contradict that. Hey, yo, this why is this shit
Contradict.
called contradiction?
That's good. It's good though. What'd you say? Am I a better adulter?
Yeah.
So I don't live by those adult standards. I don't think that regiment means you're a better adult. I think I'm just
You're working. You're going
adapting to the lifestyle
Right.
in terms of I know this is what will optimize my lifestyle in this season because my children be gone at some point and then it's gonna be back to me and my wife. So
Fair. Yeah.
Your children?
yeah, I want to have at least 2. That's on the record.
Thought you were telling us something.
No, that's not how I'm gonna tell you.
How you gonna tell her?
How did I tell you the first time?
Actually, I don't even.
I think
know.
I found out after everybody else. I think I found out in the pod.
I think I found out on the group chat. Family group chat.
I'm almost certain I found out here on the pod.
Yeah,
It was during COVID. It was during COVID, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y'all told us on the family call.
Oh yeah, I did tell you on the family call. That family Zoom.
Mm.
I'm like, what happened to my family? Because we used to have that every week. Now, no niggas don't even talk to each other.
Just
Yo,
what they
soon
bring
as
it back.
outside open.
Dang.
Soon as outside open,
guess
yo.
what? It wasn't the young folks. It was the old niggas. They outside. Where they at right now?
on
The
vacation.
beach.
The beach.
Okay, I feel it.
But anyway, I was about to say something. But no, I don't think no one ever is going to have that life together.
Yeah,
Because the moment you think you have your life together, you're going to say it's not together. Then you say it's not together, then it's together. Then it's not
I need one of them jobs that give you like a child care benefit, like a voucher.
Why is
I
that?
don't think you're ever gonna hit that because you make too much money. Probably.
No, there are certain jobs that's just part of their benefits.
Oh,
they
really?
give it's a stipend, not a
I
voucher.
think a lot of FBI and stuff do that.
I don't know about
No.
that, but it's what's
No,
it's the
None of the government does it.
what's the
Why not?
Government
That
cap.
makes so
it's,
much
it's
sense.
a salary cap.
what's the shower gel that it come in peppermint and it be making people booty tingle?
Wait,
The
what?
honey pot?
No,
Sid, what are we talking about?